Hello everybody and welcome to the game called My Garage. In today's episode I'm not gonna be bored you about basic build of the car in today's episode. Yes, I think you remember in the previous episode I put the V6 into it. And now I changed it into basic engine that blew 2 times on me. The engine block cracked open on this side here twice, so I had to rebuild it twice. I think it was to do with something not right with the car, so I basically changed the engine back to normal. The V6 is in a different color altogether. But in today's video I'm gonna present you 2 mods by the guy named E.F, and they are E.F Tuning parts and air ride system by E.F guy. And if you wonder what is the air ride system, it's the air powered supply system that you need to buy: front struts, back struts, remote control, and the air tank. And I hope that if you're listening to us, Mr. Viking, look, the book is here and I don't see anywhere to buy the reg plates. I think it disappeared after you did some changes, so if I could see the speed, that'll be great, but thanks for that. Okay, anyways, in today's episode we are basically, yes, and they added engine stand, I showed you that, and the bike stand. Alright, so first things first, we need to buy everything they have. So we need to buy 2 of fronts, 2 of backs, the bracket font and rear. See, he said font instead of front. And there's rear. Okay, then we buy remote and air tank. So let's bring that in the car. That's one part of the update. You'll see which car we're gonna be working on today. I made our own drift car for messing with mods. And it's not completed. I only completed the artwork on it and finished, basic build, like, you know what I mean, guys, just basic stuff. Don't know how this works. I know I checked it out on my other car that practically pieces, because I made the ultimate drift car. So that's what we're gonna do today. Is to see if we can, by any chance, do something good. Yeah, yes, I know everyone wants to see me rebuilding video, which I still have 2 cars to rebuild. And there's more mods coming in the future. For now, I only bought these 2. Wait till we get to the garage. The car has no power, as you can see. Something is wrong with the car, guys. And that has no power. Whenever I start episodes, something has to go wrong with this car. did stuff like that. What did we damage on it? There's a bit of panels bending, that's okay. I think springs are loose. Let me have a look. Yeah, we blew the engine again. This is exactly what happened last time. This car is gonna have to be sold, guys, because it blew the engine again. Look, 5th time, 2 pistons. Maybe we need more powerful engine. Let me go get my backup. I don't have a backup. Problem. Okay, that's the problem. We blew the engine. I knew something was up with this car. Bad luck. As you can see, things start blowing up. The engine wasn't pulling. That's what I was telling you about. Here is our next project. Is the Ford F100 that we're going to be working on in the next episode. Now, I want you guys to show you what I did to the car. Look, that's our drifter. Nice, doesn't it? Look very beautiful. Yeah, I like the way it looks. Now I have to bring in the parts. The engine blew in this car again. And I don't like it that it blew. That's the new exhaust. You'll see all in a minute. Just my luck. I was supposed to... All I had to do was just bring the car back in one piece, but this car doesn't want to drive. So, I'm thinking maybe we're gonna put in more powerful engine into it. Because as you can see, it doesn't do work. So, I forgot that I'm practically borrow a car. Look, what I need to do is just fix this, get a job, and bring those parts. My windshield is not clean. Okay. Yep, that's the car we're gonna borrow. Get in the car. Windshield doesn't work. Saw it, guys. The engine blew in that car again. Not responsible for it. I'm gonna have to bring that car into the garage, inspect it, and see what problem. I have no idea, guys, but saw it, our sticker bomb. Nice car. Gonna be even nicer once we put all these parts. That's the whole today's video. Is to build ultimate car. This one has to stay here. I don't know why it blew the engine again. Maybe it needs V6. Maybe it... Well, I rebuilt the whole suspension. I gave him new brakes, new master cylinder, gave him a new... You saw it, had no power until the engine blew out. Let me see, did I put in the new brakes? Yeah, see, it has new brakes. Brand new suspension. Something doesn't want to cooperate. That's okay, I leave this car here. I don't care if it gets robbed or not, because to be honest, that's something I'm gonna do off camera in my own time. Our beauty, see? Don't rely on the car. I'm gonna buy one more run of the... I'm gonna get the F-160 working in the future. So we have stuff to work with. Alright, all we need is to bring in the suspension. whole idea of today's episode is to show you the new parts they added. So we have two mods. I had a third mod, which is the jack stands, but I can't find them. So I'm gonna have to read about them in the booklet. I'm gonna still upload that. I'm still gonna give you the link. It's called the jack stands by Federico Arredondo. So please download his mod, and even anyone before used it, please let me know. And that's the remote for another car. So first things first, let's go into the catalog. And first things first, guys, we are going into brakes. Then go all cars. No, we're gonna go especially to that. Look. Hold on. I4. So if I go this way, see? Those are mods. Oh, two rear keys and two front. I think front, rear. Okay. Let's put the rears on first. No, that's a front. Is it? Don't tell me it's specific for certain. Front. Okay, let's try the front. Oops. Oopsie doo. Where is our tool? I wonder, is it because disconnected? Could be. What we have to do is disconnect the brakes. Hopefully it will allow us to put on that now. Ah, yes. Specifically done the way, extra work and all. That's first things first. We're gonna do the brakes. Then we're gonna take this car later for spin and see what it has to offer. Then I show you my other ultimate build, and then I'm gonna drag that car that's broken into my garage and try to figure out why that's one port engine that it broke on it and why it's causing the breakage. To be honest, I don't know. Not our problem for this video. For today's video, all we need to do is worry about getting this car fixed. No, it's not gonna have front plates. Doesn't need front plate. Doesn't need front. Look, because it looks better without the front. It has this cool, dirty look on it, but I purchased from the second-hand shop. And it had the whole back dent in. So it was pretty beaten. The front is original. Nothing changed on the front. The whole back has to be rebuilt. So for the purpose of the videos, you saw me fixing this car before. We call it Dirty Bob or whatever. This car had been on our episode, but my save corrupted. Different save. You can see that. In the next videos, I'm gonna work on and looking for more cooler mods. Yes, the doors don't need panels because it's a drift car. anyone who knows what a drift car is doesn't need interior. All it's gonna need is just, well, still gonna need dashboard and stuff like that just to make sure everything runs smoothly. So, you see, as you can see, guys, hasn't been long, but you know, I never thought in my head make YouTube mods. So maybe on the other car we're gonna put more powerful engine to see what's the cause of the breakage. Hopefully it's nothing serious, and then in the next video we can start working on the Ford F100 pickup. Now let's lower the car a bit so I can install. Hold on, I need to figure out how does this go, where it goes. Because you know, you buy these things, okay? Hold on. It goes on these, right? The front is the rear. That goes like, you buy these things, right? But the problem is, where does that go? It means I have to remove the springs, probably. Maybe, hold on, maybe it needs springs removed. Because I think that's where the springs compress. So check it out. You know, the instruction does. Okay, we don't need to worry about it. It's not a big deal. We don't need that anyways. Let's work on these. That's front. Rear. Now maybe it's rear. Add go. I assume it's supposed to go here. But not important. That's two fronts. If anyone played with this mod and is not into YouTube, would be nice and tell me what is this yellow things for? Where are they going? That would be very nice. Or someone who already knows where they're going. But it looks to me, it says air suppressing bracket. So I assume it goes usually at the end here, where the crash bar goes. Don't worry about that. Worry about getting this to work. Oh, that's the back. Now on the front, so that way. In the future we can continue more mods. This video gonna get good video view. See, this one has a different engine, more tunable. The other car broke down on me again, lost the power. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to out what's the problem. Maybe put the V. Maybe put in it. Or find the problem. What's causing it to overwhelm? Something is causing the car feel heavy. Okay, so that's that. Spacers, I'm not worried about them. I have no idea where they go for now. And now we need to install this beautiful air supply. Alright. Before we continue, we are gonna do something nice. I think that's decoration. I don't know where that goes. Oh, it's probably for the coupe. You know, when you have that smaller edition, two-door version. Maybe that's what it is for. Probably for that. And well, that's what I'm thinking from top of my head. It's probably what it is. It's just the top for the coupe. Because it doesn't go into that beautiful car. That's the remote. For now we don't need it because I show you guys, if we go into those, the body could louver. That goes on the back window, and yes, the windows are tint. I tint the windows earlier. I actually spend lots of hours. Funny thing, guys, I spend lots of hours putting this car into some perspective design, so it will present itself nicely. But as you can see, doesn't get that much love needed, which means this car. Well, that sounds good. We're gonna try different tips for the exhaust. Now, if we go to engine, go all the way down, we have a muffin titanium, double, angle, exhaust sedan pipe, and we're gonna buy these two bottles. They don't do nothing, but they're like nice decorations. And we're gonna install one in the trunk. Oi, I threw a remote. Oh la la, guys. Things are getting out of control. I don't think it matters where the remote flew. It just flew because it felt like it. Which is not a problem for me. Because we have one more remote. That was funny. Now, that goes in the cabin inside. We're not gonna put the back seats, only front seats. There's only front seats. Next thing we're gonna do is look for the remote. I think out completely out of the room. Probably it's somewhere here. And it's still where the tires are. Those are for the F-16 pickup truck. The one that's gonna go. That's the wheels we're gonna put on. But that's gonna be in the next episode. Now, we have a spare remote here. That's okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I show you the two different types. You have that one, if anyone is into stuff like that. And then you have this one. Does it make a different sound? I don't think so. Let's find out. Where is this little bracket? Okay. See? Aggressive, but that's not my favorite tip. If anyone wanna know, there is the remote. All right, I thought it flew, but yeah. Here, okay, never mind. At the moment I have this tip in real life in my car. It's upside down. That's not my favorite type. My favorite type is one of those, are the shotgun. And yes, if you install engine and the car starts similar, you know, basic engine, you have to do game restart, and then it's gonna put the custom sound. See? We're gonna leave the double exhaust. We're not gonna sell any of those, maybe in the future projects. And I fucking blew the engine. Right. Everything is falling apart today. Not a problem. All I need to do is just buy a new engine block for this. We lost one piston. Nothing goes according to plan today. Now it's engine. We did the brakes. Suspension. Anything for suspension? Not really. Now we're going to the fun part, the body. For the body, we have interesting. Also, if we go into interior, we have sport seat, and hold on, I think there's a way. I think we'll go to accessories. Should be, yeah, see, a steering wheel. Hold on, guys. Seats. Diffuser. Side panels. Steering wheel. You can see it blew up the engine. Great. Love when things blowing up on me. That's 2 cars gone. That's not a problem. Am I missing something? Users. Crashing. Those are not paintable at the moment. Maybe in the future, owner of this mod, the E.F, is gonna make them paintable. So as you can see, nothing goes according to our plan today. Engine blew. Good thing is it's only 1 piston. Not a big deal. It's fixable. That's what we're gonna do. Is try to fix it. Guys, how can we drive a car? No engine, right? It just blew. It built the engine perfectly the other day. I wonder why everything breaks today. And in the future, well, I like this feature because at least we blew the car, even though it's like one of those videos on YouTube, you know, guys showing off about the cool car and have supercar, and then the engine just blew in front of them. You're like, wow, what just happened to my engine? That's what it feels like, to be honest. I blew the engine on this beautiful car. Well, I just spent hours building the engine. Right? And hold on, I'm gonna start moving. There we go. Not completed yet, because still this mod comes with rims. Basic, not basic, right? You didn't see them in the shop. What I'm thinking is in, oh yeah, in the suspension. Yeah, see, there is old school R16s. That's for off-roading car. So we're gonna go with these for now. And if you're thinking, no, they're not paintable, they never wear and they never. Maybe there's another mod called more rims, adds more rims and more paintable. Now I'm gonna have to build the engine again with you guys. We already talked. If you want to grab with tires, that's how you grab it. But look, you hit the wall, gravity does. We can put the golden rims in the future on this car. Whatever. But I was thinking that we're just gonna engine parts and move on driving, but no. I love an episode, something up in the episode makes the episode more interesting. And then right shift is to activate the pump for suspension. First, let's put the tires on. At least I put fuel in it. Now the engine block needs to be recalibrated. Just my luck. Everything goes today is trying to go do stuff for you guys, make it look like one episode and then one engine. Well, that's a third engine. I think what happened is, I think when I save the game, something breaks in the. There's something that doesn't allow us to, you know, own it. Better off if we just rebuild the engine, a quick job anyway, and go for a drive. That's gonna make the episode a bit longer. No, I have another one of these cars built. Apparently it has a i6, which is inline 6 engine in it, and doesn't have that cool sound. But when we finish this car, I'll show you two of them. Oh, would you take the wheel? No, you won't. Why? Of this thing. The game, it said in the start of the game, you know, on the loading screen, if the arm is in the way, you won't be able to put the wheel on. So we need to rebuild the engine. You know, there will be no good video if there was no F-ups. Let's just push that somewhere in the middle. Put the car back on the lift again, so we can put one more last wheel and quickly work on the interior super quick. Get the engine fixed. Take the car for the spin. And do some sick donuts. I don't mind if the car gets damaged. It's kind of like a car. I can always rebuild it, but not the sticker car. The sticker car, I want to keep it clean, not breakable. Don't know why, but it took me hours. Saw it. I mean, you didn't see it, but it took me hours to come up with this cool design. Maybe it's not cool for you. Maybe it's lame for you. It's cool for me. It took me hours, and I'm glad I could share it with you. Unfortunately, engine blew up on us. Like whoever owns the car said, you know what? Let's just blow up the engine for this guy. He doesn't care anyway. He doesn't even mind if the car drives or not. So that's... I wish there was this bottom panel, but I don't think... Now, one bit. Is when I remove the engine, I'm gonna have to literally buy a fluid again. Fluids. Now, since the car is off the lift, we can't drive it obviously. But I can show you the controlling of the thing. So, you need remote in your hand, it says no car. So there is the car. If you hold the shift, see, the compressor goes on. Open it up completely fully. Then arrow up, it brings the suspension up. Then arrow down, brings the car down. I think that's enough for lowering the car. You don't need any lower than that. Remote, if I were you, I would leave it at home. Right, now we need to work on this bloody engine that blew up on us. Don't think I can own shiny things. But I can imagine if there was a dyno in this game. Damn, we'll be fucked already anyways. I have a feeling we will be already dead. Because dyno, if you overpower the car, destroys it. More, but since I lower the suspension, it's gonna be hard to get into it. Into the gearbox duration. Not a problem. Because all I need to do is find the right spot for it. Buy the new engine block. We anyways fucked up. I don't know, maybe there was a loose gearbox, or sorry, not a gearbox. Maybe there was a loose part already in the engine that I didn't notice since I rushed build this. So in reality, if you get engine blown, game over. You need another engine. Didn't even take this car for a test drive and already blew on us. That means game wants me to play tricks with it. That's good. The good thing is I only need to show you a trick with the engine. See, it turned black because it's blue, and it comes with that. Alright, so all I do is undo this because we need exhaust for now. Now, all we do is undo the bottom. Show you guys the way I did it in every build of these vehicles when I was building them on my own without any help. What I did was undo these. The problem is I put the performance spark plugs on this. All I did was like this, see? Then all you do is undo these 6 screws, Make sure the belt is off. And you grab this. See? All I need to do now is only buy one more piston. The one that's already blue. And of course I need to buy the engine. Excuse me. I need to do is I need to the engine block, because practically all we're gonna do is transfer everything. It's a quick build, and buy oil because new engine won't have oil. Great. More stress. YouTube. Love it. When you buy pistons, make sure you tighten them screws, because you know you don't want your engine to blow up again. But I think it will after we're done pressing. I would love if the engine blew up after, not during the video. But to be honest, at least now someone who never seen me on YouTube rebuilding these engines, now you see how to do it. Head gasket, of course. Good thing is I don't need to do. Oh yes, I have also performance parts. So well done for blowing up the this stuff, but it's okay. See, performance spark plugs. Not a mod, actually in the shop. Okay. Anything else needs to come off this engine? Yes, the starter. The other engine blew up again. That's more work for me. Later on, I have to bring this over and see what causes. See, I was thinking, okay, I'll bring this car for the drive, and then you notice it stopped working, and then poof, explosion, engine gone. Bye bye. That happens a lot to me. Think good thing about it is I only need to take off the top part. This, oh yes, look what's gone also. I'm thinking we need to buy the new. Didn't expect that to blow up. That's brand new from the original engine I took it. That part from original engine. No, I'm not gonna even bother with the old chain. I'm just gonna buy the new assembly. Is not the crankshaft. Buy extra, it doesn't matter. And the chain, we need chain. Because these cars love to break on us. How are we gonna do mud drifts? Yes, that's correct. We are gonna try to blow up this engine. Just for fun. After all, we have a nice car build for it. For blowing up the engine. Just to be safe. I'm not gonna reuse the head gasket. I'll, just to be safe, I'll buy a new one. Because I think that's the reason it blew up. The engine. There's there is 1.8 liter engine. And we bought the 1.5, which is the lowest. But it's okay because the maybe one I bought for the other car is little powerful. And I need to, you know what I mean by too little power. means too little engine size. How is the filter for oil on this one? No, it's not. There was no filter, so I'm assuming it was fucked already. Just a quick rebuild. That's how my day loves to go. That's how my day goes. I'm trying to make videos for you, and then you find out that something bap in the car. Maybe that was a bad thing. Do the cold start on it. Maybe the part's already worn off, and it caused this to happen. Right of an engine fall sideways. Make sure everything is tightened up. Next time I'm gonna put the i8 engine in the other little car. Well, not little, the one that's going up not far from here. That's the next job on the to fix the other part runner car. Oh, the water pump. I was like, how did I do that so fast? And all we need now is just everyone's favorite starter, and then we're gonna put in oil, start it, and I know this video is nearly long. To be honest, I didn't expect that engine to blow up on us. Still need to do the barrier, so I can to make sure everything runs smoothly. Car up the road and drives. All idea. That's why I have lots of spare parts around. You can go to bin. I'll bin you too, even though you look like a good used part. I don't trust this chain more. And also, you can go to the bin, Mr. Hug. Get head gasket. That's the fuel line. It's oil filter. Filter. Don't know maybe why it was missing. Maybe that's why the other engine blew, because it knew. I don't think I'm missing anything else. In that was a quick rebuild. Tommy rebuild. So now what we have to do is make sure that everything works. Now what I need to do is make sure everything is tightened up like this. And I have to go. You cannot start the car on the old start. And we need one more screw up here. Yep. Then I'll show you the car. Let me go get drinks for 2 drinks. What am I saying? 2 equipment. Shop is rebuilt nicely. All we need is oil and coolant. Tack. and so now I need to do is refill it, and then once it's refilled, it's gonna be all good. The other car is falling apart, so everything is falling apart. Yes, okay, so we need to open this up. First things first, we're gonna all of it. You know what? Since the episode, I don't want to drag out the episode, so I'm decided. Maybe we don't do dashboard because this is a racing car. A racing car doesn't need dashboard. So as a racing dashboard, I will definitely put it, but there is none at the moment. So let's just fill it up. No, it needs. Then we're gonna take it for a test drive, and hopefully the engine won't blow up again on us. I don't want that to happen. I just want this episode to be smooth so I can save the game. You can enjoy it. Once I finish the episode, there will be no. I'm gonna put the links to the mods that I used. And to be honest, that was a fun episode. I didn't expect it to be, I thought we were just gonna finish up the interior, bloop bloop bloop, and the car is built. But I like when things fuck up because it makes it more fun of the episode. Yes, we need a driver's seat. Front left. This is the left hand. We bought both of the seats. The only we need is just driver's seats. We just need driver's seats so we can take it out to the other car. Get on the road. Because the exciting part is actually driving, not just looking at the car and saying, "Wow, oh, this guy built a car. Or is I built? What does it mean? Successful, huh? Complain. What's the point of complaining? If, to be honest, it was a success. Right. There we go. This one is not gonna have a dashboard in a racing car. You don't need speedometer and stuff like that. Because first things first, before I reverse it. Let's move the customer's card out of the way. Take a spanner with us to the other car, and it's just down the road. We'll see it. I did a good job on it. Now, hopefully, blow up on that. not fun. You know, once it's okay, that's gonna be the picture for the cover. Two different cars. Beautiful, aren't they? I'm already happy to announce that this car is gonna stay here. Long it needs to. Alright, let's have a look. Do you think the engine, this one has the V6, I mean i6 engine, inline 6, has a suspension. It's the dirt rally version. Let's see this one. That'd be nice for the picture. Now, we have both of them running. Look at the daytime. And then we're gonna take both cars for a spin to see the difference about engine. Because I like daytime, because it makes the pictures better. Look at that beauty. Artifacts. That's gonna be nice. Okay. We'll take this one first. See if we can make it true. This one was my first project. As you can see, I used different colors and variants because this was just a tryout. Everything here has a tryout. We didn't blow up this car. So let's try out our drift edition and see how she handled. It's already on. Good. Third camera. Of the drifters. I think this, in order to drift, it needs the i6 engine, which is the inline 6. Well, I can say that was a successful build. We're already into 1 hour of it, so I have to say this is insane. Apparently we have no remote in the hand. We cannot lift the suspension. That's the bit. So I can show you guys in the next episode. In the next episode, I promise you guys we're gonna try to blow up the engine in one of these cars again. That's the complete edition. I have a nice picture for you to look at. I hope you enjoyed this build, well, this tuning build, and hopefully it was fun for you as it was fun for me. And if anyone has a suggestion on if we should do the coupe version of it, I'm always up for the challenges. Not a problem for me. I always challenge myself. And maybe in the future we could put the i6 engine in it. And the other car, I'm gonna drag it into here. And the other car that's down there needs a bigger engine. Assuming if I put the bigger engine, you know, the maybe the i8 liter engine, maybe it needs more power. I'm gonna have to rebuild the whole engine. The thing blew up. Keep cleaning up. So in the next episode, I'm gonna try to drain the oil out of this car, and we're gonna do some testing with little oil and see how long it takes to actually. Well, it will take a minute to break. I know that for sure. But it was a beautiful build. I like the colors. It's green. Has a hazard, has a flame, so it says this car meant to be driven on the roads. White, green, and black sticks out. No need for bumpers. If I could find a mod, maybe place the plates anywhere, I would put them sideways here. But for now, we have a two beautiful cars build, and there's a motorbike that's gonna be sold for money. And in the next episode, obviously, we're gonna start working on this pile of junk. And we're gonna stick in the maybe E8 engine. This time, I'm gonna download the mod that's gonna be able for me to buy a ready engine, so that way I can just, you know, put the engines in the car and forget about it. That's the whole idea of the next episode. So thank you for watching. My name is Phil from the channel Los Santos Posquejito, and you are watching my garage tuning of the cars and looking at the mods. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.